Welcome to Getting Chatty with Daddy. I'm your host, Adam Costandi, and today I'm here with my father, Gamil Costandi. He's an MD in New York Methodist Hospital, a clinical assistant professor at Cornell University, board certified since 1995, and has been published in over 100 publications, local, national, and international. So, Dad, how you doing? How's your day been?
I've been good. Traffic was good.
Traffic was good? Not really, traffic up to New Paltz usually isn't that good. So, I'm going to move on to my first question here. To start off, I'd like to ask you, what was it like immigrating from Egypt to America?
It was a quite challenging experience because I had studied all my medical school in English language, which was a second language to me, and I came to the United States, and I had to pass several exams. It's called the ECFMG exam, federal exams, and finish my residency and my chief residency. And after that, I passed my boards and I graduated as a physician in the United States and achieved my American dream.
So, as for the exams, were they difficult, like coming into America, or was like college hard in Egypt?
Studying medicine is a hard study. You have to focus a lot and put a lot of effort. Coming to the United States, it needs, to work and study. So it was, as I mentioned, quite challenging.
And we all know that you were an MD in a New York Methodist hospital. So at the hospital, do you recall any memory of a patient that was funny or memorable?
Working as a physician, in the hospital is a very mix of serious and sometimes funny things that can happen. It's always the serious situations. Patients are very sick and you take care of them. But I can recall one funny thing happened is that I have a patient who was examining him and examining his chest, and I asked him to hold his breath for a second, and the patient, the nurse come and asked me to check on another patient, and I went out for a few seconds and I came back and the patient still holding his breath, and I asked him, "Why did you do that?" But he was okay.
I actually remember, when I used to go to the hospital with you when I was young, I used to love this one nurse, Donna, so much. She was so funny, and I used to have, a little crush on her as a kid. It was actually really funny. I used to love going to the hospital with you. But, actually, going off a little off topic here, but if you couldn't be a doctor, what other profession would you want to, go into?
I would love to be an astronaut, looking to the heavens and the sky, and see all this, the spacious world that God give it to us, and how great He is, and He's so gracious to us.
Yeah, honestly, becoming an astronaut is extremely difficult. You have to go through so much physical training. Do you think you could actually make it through that?
I would do my best if I can.
As a young guy, I know that you had a black belt in judo.
Yes, I used to love this sport very much. My dad sent me, to learn judo when I was really little young, and I spent so many years, almost 4 years, playing judo.
Yeah, you tried getting me into karate, but I quit out of that pretty early. But anyway, is there any other last remarks that you want to give, for the students at New Paltz before we sign off?
I would say to all the young, men and women in this university is that you should work very hard, study, focus, and you can achieve your dreams very easily if you just put the effort and you put all your soul and your heart into what you believe in, and you're going to be able to achieve it. And I would like also to thank your mom, for parenting you as me, to become such a wonderful person. And I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Dad. That means a lot, and I'm sure that means a lot to Mom, too. And that's all the time that we have for tonight on Getting Chatty with Daddy. I'm your host, Adam Costandi, signing off.